Hello, everyone. Earth Angel here. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel. Um, you know what? I wanted to come to you regarding the twin flame journey. Now, I did a little video a week ago, just telling you that the twin flame journey was going to come, and I wanted to actually talk about the stages and also what has happened with my twin flame journey. So, the first stage, stage one, is yearning. Um, and I say this is the what I have to share with you about my journey is the real truth. Um, I've noticed that there have been I looked on the internet, I looked on, YouTube, and people say there are 7 or 8 stages to the twin flame journey. There's runners, chasers, this, that. Okay, enough of that. I'm sorry. Um, I have to come to you with my truth and what has happened to me. I want to mention that every twin flames journey is not going to be the same. We all have different journeys, whether it be long or short, um, very difficult, or I don't know. I've heard some stories and I'm like, wow, I wish mine were like that. Phew, and it's short and sweet. And I'm like, wow, that's all yours were. Okay. Anyway, so so I have taken the time. I have looked on YouTube, on the internet, and they said there are 7 to 8 stages. Yet in our hearts, we really know what stages we have experienced. Not every stage, not every set of stages is the same. Uh, each twin flame will be different. So we will have our differences in what happens um, in our lives and with our partners. Okay? So I found that with the stages, I was going through this one stage, reading the 7 stages, and I went through and I got to about, oh gosh, I third or fourth stage, or maybe I did all 7. I was like, okay, where's the rest? Where's the rest? I was like, this is not all of it, especially not all that I have went through. So that's why I say that every twin flame journey is going to be different. People are out there, they're trying to give you some type of guideline, something to work with, so you'll know, what is going on with you and what's happening in your world. But I just wanted to let you know that it could be very extreme, or it can be easy or somewhat easy. It just depends on your journey, and I cannot tell you what your journey is. I'm sorry, I can't. No one could tell me what my journey is either. So, like I said, the twin flame journeys in length, they can be as long or as short as they want to be. For me, um, the reason why I call this the yearning stage is because there was a yearning for me. I kept feeling like, oh my gosh, something is about to happen. I kept feeling this sense of I'm about to meet someone. Um, it was very strong. It wasn't like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go out, or I'm gonna go to this social event and hopefully I'll meet someone. It wasn't like that. It was like weeks of preparation where I kept feeling like, okay, an event is coming, something's coming, and but in my mind, I kept hearing about this. Oh, okay, you're going to, everyone's partners or soulmates and twin flames are coming and blah 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 blah, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, so I have a relationship with God, so I had my little chat with God, and I said, okay, well, if this is true and this is truly happening, I'm asking for you, for your guidance. I'm asking for you um, to let me meet the person that I am, that you would like me to meet. I want it to be divine guidance, and so um, so for me, I just kept getting this sense, this feeling that I was going to meet um, someone special, my twin flame. And I had these dreams. I don't, like I said, it's not going to be the same for all of us, but I kept having these dreams, like in hearing, I'm coming, my name is so and so, and uh, you know, you know, uh, we're going to meet, or something. And I'm thinking to myself, what the heck is going on? So for me, like I said, it was this yearning, and so I went through a period where I said, Lex, you know what? If this is true, okay, you need to start listening to your intuition. And I was thinking back to like the last 3 times that I remember dealing with my intuition, really listening to my intuition. And the first time I listened to my intuition, everything worked out fine. I remember leaving out the house, and I left early. I left out the house to get somewhere. I did what I said I had planned, what I was going to do. I'm going to leave it this time. I'm not going to chance it. And it was a good thing that I did leave when I left, because, I ended up going a different route, because my intuition kept telling me, go a different route than you normally do, you usually do. And so I said, well, you know what? Everywhere I go today, I'm going to go a different route, and I'm going to come back a different way. And I did. And good thing I did, because it turned out to be like an accident happened. And I had was not in the midst of that accident. And I'm like, thank God for that. So then the second time, I had a doctor's appointment, and I thought, well, I'm going to leave a little bit earlier. The intuition kept telling me, leave, leave a little bit earlier. So I did. And it turned out that the city was doing work all over town, and so everywhere I went, the city was doing work, so there were delays. And I made it to my appointment on time. But if I had waited and said, no, it only takes me this much time, I'm not going to worry about going earlier, then I would have missed. I would have been late for my appointment. The other time I had an appointment, and I said, you know what? And this was, I guess, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks had passed. I had another appointment, and I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to, it only takes about 15 minutes to get there. 10 to 15 minutes tops. So, you know what? I'm not going to rush. I'm not going to, and I didn't. But my intuition kept telling me to leave. And I was late for my appointment because I didn't listen to my intuition. So when I thought back at those 3 different times, I thought, Okay, when I listen to my intuition, good things happen. The right things happen. And when I didn't listen to my intuition, then things did not work out for me. So um, I told myself I am going to start really paying attention to what my intuition is telling me, and I'm going to follow it. And because when I follow it, good things happen. So here it is. I was invited to a social event, um, and I thought, I don't know if I'm gonna go. And I kept being urged to go, 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 go. And I said, okay, God, and some people, universe, whatever, people call it divine, whatever you call it. People are like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go. Tonight kind of feels like it might be the night that you have me meet someone. I'm not really sure. And I went to the social event, and I am so happy that I went because I actually met my twin flame. I did not know he was a twin flame at the time. I just kept getting this feeling, this sense of, because a friend of mine said, this is, so and so and so and so. It was me and my sister who went to this event. And, so okay. But then he was sometime during the night, he was standing there by himself. He wasn't standing there. He was standing by himself looking at his phone. But the room was filled with people. But it just seemed like when I turned to look at him, it seemed like it was just he and I in the room. It was a feeling that I cannot explain. I've tried to explain it many a times, but I can't. And I kept looking at him like, I know him somewhere, and I kept feeling this pull. I kept feeling this pull, and then he and I had met each other, and he, because I kind of said, I walked by and I said hello and everything, and we started talking, and he was like, I thought that you weren't going to talk to me. I thought you were just going to walk right by. I'm so, and he and I both had this, it was kind of like a magnetic pull. They say that when you meet your twin flame, you are on the same vibration, and you have this pull towards each other that cannot be explained. I don't know. You can try. I'm not, because I just know what I felt, and he felt the same thing. And from then on, we had this connection. We exchanged information, and we were just friends talking. And but I want to share this other thing with you. I had this. Some people say that stage 2 is vision. So, but for me, it's all within the first stage for me. And the reason why I say that is because that night I came home, and we text back and forth, glad you made it home safely, blah blah blah. Then the next night, I had this dream, and it was a dream that was a reminder to me when I was younger. I remember, I think I was about 17, 18, maybe 19. Maybe I was 18, 19. The dream, and this is a real dream. The dream that I remember is I just came around the corner and there was an escalator coming up. He was coming up the escalator and we met. And I was like, I was kind of taken aback because I was like, wow, who is this? So that was the dream that I received as a confirmation